Right after potting the first red-black combination, I asked the referee about the prize money for a 147 maximum break. Jan Verhaas, arguably one of the best referees in the game, was clearly caught off guard by my question. I'd only potted one red-black combo Faye, even if there was prize money, who says I'd definitely make the 147. Mark King looked absolutely stunned, probably thinking, can you show me some respect here? I was already up 2-0 in this best. Of 5 match Faye wasn't a whitewash enough without rubbing salt in the wound with a 147. Jan Verhaas came back after checking and told me there was no separate maximum break prize for this match. Just a £4,000 highest break award. I obviously wasn't happy with that answer. Maybe that's when I decided I'd go for the 147 anyway, then refused the final black to make a statement about my earlier comments. I frowned slightly, thinking what a waste it would be not to go for a 147 with such a perfect table layout. The balls were sitting perfectly Faye. It was an ideal setup for a maximum. This was the 2010 World Open. Before this, I'd already made 9 147s second, only to Stephen Hendry in total count. So I wasn't chasing numbers anymore. Faye, I cared more about the money. Most fans probably think the 147 prize is a fixed £147,000, but that's not true. The prize structure for maximums has changed several times. They first introduced a separate prize in 1978. And it wasn't until the 1995 World Championship that it reached £147,000. But only the World Championship offered that much Faye. Other tournaments paid anywhere from a few thousand to tens of thousands. The prize structure changed again in 2010, which is why I asked if there was a separate prize for this match. After that, even when I had chances for 147, I wasn't that interested anymore. I even made a few 146 breaks as a protest against the prize system. So many fans wonder, Faye, if the 147 prize was still £147,000, I'd probably have more than 15 maximums by now.
65.
Great Stephen Hendry's record.
I lined up a red to the middle pocket if I just wanted to win the frame. Positioning for the pink would have been much easier, but I went for position on the black instead. Faye, my intentions were clear. I was going for the 147. Besides, the spread of reds looked straightforward for me. I wouldn't even need to split them.
That's quite amazing, isn't it? Well, it has to be said, a genius.
Just as I said it was easy, I messed up. I wanted position on a red to the bottom corner, or right middle pocket, but came up short on power. This added some drama to the 147 attempt, but I am the middle pocket master Faye. I just added some spin to force a correction. Apparently I thought there wasn't enough suspense, because my next positional shot went wrong too. Time for another aggressive recovery shot.
On the snooker table. A tough red.
When you talk the talk, you've got to walk the walk. I used my accuracy to perfectly correct the position again, but those earlier mistakes had disrupted my whole plan, Faye, basically. It was getting harder and harder. The cue ball ended up on the left side of the black, making it much tougher to get position on the next red. I carefully calculated the angles for playing off the cushions. The power and spin combined perfectly. The cue ball threaded precisely through the gap between the colours, finally landing in perfect position on the red. This series of power corrections showcased my abilities to the fullest. Maybe that's what makes the greatest player in snooker history so special. With the last red in position, and the colours sitting nicely, the 147 was now guaranteed. Just when everyone thought I'd complete this routine maximum, I made a bold decision. Good thing the referee was Jan Verhaas. Faye, with any other ref, I might not have given them that satisfaction.